I just got a... Yeah, but you wait, look at this. Yeah! Ha ha! Baby! Plumes of snow, man. Oh, we made it. Looks like we made it. Oh, Barry Manilow. Oh, yeah, Jay, man. That's just saved us at least another. Well, it's got to be getting on for 2 hours, isn't it, Jay, mate? Maybe more than that, because it would have been an hour of yours, an hour there, and an hour back. Okay. So it would have been basically all over. Okay, folks, we'll come to you in a second. Look at Qatar lined up there, Austrian. Now, in a funny sort of way, we're... Still nothing? Okay, keep an eye on it, because I might have switched the batteries out on the receiver, that's all. Going to just stand by, GP. Bloody batteries, man.
You got plenty of extras there.
No, it's gone back on because I've switched to the. I can't get the batteries out. Can't get the batteries out. Batteries don't want to come out. Oh, that's not good. Oh, mate, I'm not missing this. Yes. Yeah. Isn't it amazing that... Is it? Ah, yeah. Ha ha. Isn't it funny how... For the sake of sort of like, 100 yards, the difference it makes when they're not screaming over the top of your head. They sound and look so graceful, man. But this is Chicago, Illinois. What you got? You all right? Okay. Switch it. My kind of town. Okay, I'm just going to check this audio. Going back to Michael. Right, there we go. Just check. Yeah, there we go. Should be a little bit crisper. Okay, so wow. Let's just keep everything going for the time being, and we'll do the introductions in a little bit, folks. I've got Jay with me, folks, from ORD Watch. I like to say ORD because I know a few people are a little bit funny about saying ORD. Yeah. Yep. How you doing, my friend?
Good.
Wow, what a morning. Well,
been.
actually, it's getting into the afternoon now that we have had. And good evening, everybody in the UK. Well, it's like I'm thinking in Australia and New Zealand, it's got to be early in the morning, isn't it? Like, Oh, we've got a 747 freighter due in any moment now. This is this is the 10s, isn't it, Jay?
Yes, this is.
We're looking at the 10s. Just
Well,
give us a little bit of information of what we're looking at the moment.
So you have 28's right is over here.
So these guys are actually taxiing up the centre runway. Is that right?
Actually, it's the center taxiway.
Oh, it's the centre taxiway.
That's right.
Okay.
So that's the center taxiway between 28 right here, and this
and
is 28
left,
center.
which is 28 centre, which
got
they
it.
just landed on.
That's
Sorry.
right.
Yes. Okay.
No,
so,
you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, and the 28 left is a lot further
Much
down.
further.
Much
And they don't
further
usually
down.
use it this configuration right now. So.
Right. So we will. You're kind of used to seeing sometimes parallel landings here as well. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And you won't necessarily be able to see it up north, but there's triple parallel landings going on.
Yes.
You got 27 left and 27 right up on the north side. A lot of that stuff is just domestic stuff. So.
And what is the total amount of runways that we have here? 7 or 8? Or
It's
something?
about 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're eventually going to put another one in to make it 8. I think it is 2 7 center, 9 center. That's going to be like later on.
Yes.
Coming up this year and that kind of thing.
So I don't know where this guy's coming from, but that's the same sort of that's the same ship that I flew in on yesterday from London Heathrow. Great flight with American, has to be said. Interesting that American, a very, in fact, it seems to be kind of the standard procedure with a lot of the American carriers. They do like to use senior, I'd like to say, like older, more mature cabin crew,
yes.
as opposed to your Virgin Atlantics who are sort of like, hip and cool and like, yeah, man, what do you want to drink? Like these guys are like, ma and pa and, wearing my stewardess was even wearing like a little cooking pinny, like she'd just been out cooking, little apron, yeah, cooking apple pie. And like very, very sort of like very nice and homely, and like your mum's looking after you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a little bit of greying in the hair, maybe up in a bun, sort of like proper grandma's apple pie, which
Lots
is cool,
of experience
man.
there.
Yeah, lots of experience, and
Been with this guy for a long
always
time.
welcome to see as well, man. Always welcome to see. And of course, I missed the opportunity to say hello to the first officer. Yesterday on my flight. What was his name, Jilly? Tom. It was Tom. Yeah. Yeah. And it was a great shame that I missed him. I was, as I always am, last to get off the ship because I'm just not one for standing in a queue. What's the point in getting up, jumping up quickly, get your bag, and you're standing in a line for half an hour? You know what I mean? While everybody waits to get off, and you're all sort of like stuck nose to tail.
Kind of an amateur move there.
Yeah. So a little just keep a good shot on that.
Down the bar.
Yeah, I mean I'm imagining that everybody back home in England is probably thinking, wow, look at those shots, all that beautiful white scenery,
Yeah, it's pretty bright out here.
which is
All the
pretty
snow.
cool, yeah. We, of course, are very used to it now. So you're going to fill me in on the main tower. Tomorrow we're going to have a little radio with us, folks. We're going to tune into the famous control tower here. Mind you, get down, son.
That's right. I'll bring my scanner. We'll hook it all up.
Yep.
Live ATC while we spot.
So you've got a couple of towers. Well, I'm seeing one right over there, which obviously controls that part of the airfield.
Yep. Compass, yep.
Let's go right over from right over there. What runways is that controlling?
So it's mostly doing 27 right and some of the taxiway structure up there, as far as I know. That's what I usually hear them when they're talking. They have a totally different frequency.
Yes.
And then you have the main tower, of course, which is the famous blue one that everybody knows in the center.
Yes. Yeah.
And
What's that one to the right of it?
The one to the right of it is usually City Ops, as far as I've heard.
Okay. Let's just get this little Spirit, because a lot of people like this little Spirit, even though not a lot of people like the airline. But hey, I don't know, because I don't know. I've never flown with them, so it's not for me to pass judgment. But
The old banana bus.
yeah.
Banana yellow bus.
A bit like sort of like I don't like to name names like some of the cheap carriers that we have around the world, because you know, I'll be honest with you, I've never had bad experiences with the likes of Ryanair and EasyJet. I've always had good experiences with them right from the check-in all the way through to the other end, you know. And
I've flown this group before. I never had a problem.
yeah, there you go. I mean, I've heard a lot of people slagging them off, but you know, at the same time, that's probably just their experience, you know. Their one-time experience. Sometimes it's enough to just have one experience of getting slagged off, and that's it. Anyway, there we go. So that's your main tower, yeah?
Yep, that's the main tower, usually handling the runways that are adjacent either side. The 27 left over here, they handle this complex here, I believe, with the 28 right and 28 center. And then this one over here on the far side handles all the operations that you see in the south cargo. And
yeah, it's incredible, isn't
if
it?
they happen to be using 28 left or 10 right, I believe that's where they handle it out of as well.
Yeah.
So.
And yesterday when I flew in, I was amazed by the volume of snow clearing equipment.
Lawn dart.
Little lawn dart, little regional lawn dart. So where's that likely to have coming from then, Jay?
I'm not sure. Since you're using my iPhone here to help you out.
Oh yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that awesome?
Yeah, it helps, doesn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, she's from like Cincinnati or something like that.
Yeah,
or
somewhere nearby. You know, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Traverse City, Grand Rapids.
Wichita.
Maybe. Yeah, Wichita. Yeah.
Wichita line, man.
Omaha.
Now, I'll tell you what I've just noticed, the 737 taxiing up here. Now, there's an intersecting runway which runs up here, Jay.
Yep.
Looks like this 737 might be going out of that, so
That's
we'll
right.
get a bit of a spool up. It's your FAR 27, is that 27 going in there?
Yeah, that's 27 left. And that's the
Yeah.
76 up north.
Yeah, look at that, man. Still looking good from that perspective. I love planes and buildings when they're like in that close
They go in
proximity.
there, yeah.
Looks fantastic. Sort of like shows the she's 3 out, flying 747 3 out. We'll get this 37 now. She'll probably be sitting there waiting after this.
This is Interjet, I think.
Okay, Interjet, a favourite airline amongst Americans, I think.
Cost carrier.
And we've seen this at beautiful. We've definitely seen that at Toulouse, man. So now this 737 is going to be, only delivered in November, this one.
Nice.
She's a new aircraft, man.
So what you got crossing, you were mentioning the 737-800. 22 left heads off to the southwest here. And a lot of the departures that are going out west and southwest and to the southeast end up taking 22 left out.
Yeah.
And they line them all up, and you can see Delta is going to get plugged ready to go on that runway too.
More than likely, BA will come in on this runway, won't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All the heavies usually land
Yeah,
on
this is the
287.
heavy. This is the heavy runway. We've got 747, 15 minutes out. Queen of the Skies with British Airways, and of course here's your intersecting runway. 22, you say?
22 left. 22 left. Yep.
Okay, here we go. Oh no, he's waiting for this little lawn dart.
That's
I think
right.
he's going to come in and go out after the lawn dart. Got a couple of them lining up now, of course, which is good. We've got a little bit of action. That's a little Fokker, isn't it?
It's actually 717.
717, my apologies, yeah.
You got it. Yep. Delta 717 2B5, I think it is.
Yeah, so one of the last remaining, really, isn't it?
Actually, they're pretty popular. They like
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought they were being phased out.
Well, certain ones have been, but Delta has been embracing them and using them pretty effectively. So.
Okay.
And the one behind it you see is Copa. That's Copa is the 737 behind the Delta.
Yeah, beautiful. Saw that at Los Angeles. Is he? Good lad. So here comes your most beautiful 747. Let's just get a little shot of this guy lining up here. Some good imagery there. That beautiful Copa 737. Used to seeing that in the warmth of Los Angeles. Who knows, that could even be going to LAX.
This, I believe, is
She's a beauty, and she's in that that fantastic livery. Okay, here she comes. It's a 400.
that's right.
But she's a pure freighter.
Let him kiss the ground there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And every now and then when the wind is right, you can hear the vortexes cracking overhead.
Yes, yes.
But
Especially with the likes of 757s
uh-huh.
without the winglets.
Yep.
Say that, eh? And sometimes that is a very eerie noise because it travels, it goes.
Yeah.
And it's a whip cracking, isn't it?
and-
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that freighter coming out? Is that freighter coming out that I see?
That would be China Cargo. It looks
Oh
like-
yeah, that's the one we saw coming in this morning when I was literally on my knees crying.
Well,
We got there in the end though.
we did. Little adversity, but we knocked it out of the park there. We did,
Man,
got it
we
all
did,
figured
and
out.
we're bringing it to all our wonderful viewers. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a great evening now, of course. Of course, for a few people, happy Valentine's Day, by the way, to anybody that cares. If you've got a loved one or something like that.
Jay and Jerry, wish everybody-
My Uber driver yesterday, what was his name? Ronaldo or something. Fantastic guy, really nice, really talkative, and he's got a son in London as well. Of course, he won't be tuning into this because he's not a member, unless of course his son may be a member. But what a lovely fella he was, a great Uber driver. Been married for 27 years or something like that, so you know, one of those rare moments in time where marriage has succeeded. Very rare these days. I think sort of like, you know, 8 out of 10 marriages fail within the first 12 months or something crazy like that, isn't it? Anyway, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
From Jay and Jerry.
Yeah. Or who knows, happy divorce day. Some people are very happy when they get divorced, aren't they? Go on, son! They should do a happy divorce day, shouldn't they? So the snow is still relatively fresh. I think it fell a few days ago, didn't it, Jay?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, the volume of snow clearing equipment that I saw when I flew in,
Oh, yeah.
it was all lined up on either one of the taxiways or one of the, just around here I think, but
Yep.
they were, all the lights were on, all flashing, ready to go out, all different types, some of them carrying containers with all the de-icing equipment. Of course it's very, oh, there's that Cobra. Yeah, very impressive. Of course, somewhere like this, because you were saying to me earlier on today,
Yeah.
Jay, that Chicago's one of those places that is fortunate enough to have literally the seasons.
Yes.
You know, you have your what did you say you had? What did you call it?
Well, we get upwards of 90 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 30 something. Celsius.
Yeah, but you said about you said
summer.
about your Christmas was what was it?
Oh, sometimes we get a white Christmas.
Yeah, no, I know, but you said hold on a minute. Dickens, that was it. Dickens.
That's right. Yeah.
Typical Dickens and all that stuff, which is great, man. You're very lucky. So you have all the seasons, 4 seasons in one, and all that.
Yeah, that classic Dickens Christmas, we get that sometimes with this white Christmas.
Yes.
You got a little corporate citation sovereign over here.
Yeah, very nice, very smart.
Yeah.
Just getting a good shot of that China
You got 2
freighter. She's a pure freighter, 400 freighter.
Mm-hmm.
Which, to be honest with you, is kind of rare to see these days. Do you know what I mean? Normally, well, not normally, but a lot of the times you see these freighters. So she'll have a nose loading operation capability on that freighter, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we get a lot of 747 traffic here at O'Hare, and the freighters in particular. We see almost every kind, it seems, but yeah, they're becoming a rare bird now. The 747s.
Yeah. Well, I did hear, I did read a while back that, and unfortunately it might not be the case anymore. It might have just been a rumour. You know, you read these things. That apparently a lot of 747s were being bought up to be converted into freighters, but I think that's more a case of now the word that the 777-300 is now on a conversion for freight, which is pretty crazy, man. That would be great to see.
That's a good looking shot right there, man. Good looking shot.
It's a good looking bird and all, isn't it? Where? Oh, blimey, yeah. Yeah, there's a little private jet behind him. Tiny little thing, man. Wow, that just goes to show the size of those things, man. I saw, what's that, mate? Sorry?
Well, I was just going to say, here at O'Hare, we get the little private stuff mixed with the heavies all the time.
Yeah.
It's really tiny to see, but over on 28 Center, you got a little Cessna 402 from Cape Air landing there.
Wow. Oh, look, he's got the koala on the back, look. Is that a koala or is it
it looks like a koala, yeah.
Oh, it's a possum, is it? Okay.
It's a possum, okay.
Blimey, it's not even a private jet, is it, that one? It's a flipping lawn dart.
But behind it, yeah, a little ERJ 145.
That's a great head. I love that livery. Pretty old school, isn't it?
It is. Looks like we got our Lufthansa Retro pushing back from Terminal 5.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so she'll come out right towards us, almost, kind of like,
yep,
cross section.
And then use 28 right for departure, I'd assume.
Okay.
Yankee Tango.
I think we could safely now jump to some comments and say hello to people.
There you go.
How's everybody doing out there? Thank you for your patience, guys and girls. Wow, what a day, what a day. New gloves, everything.
The ERJ 170 series. Jay from O'Hare Aviation and Jerry hanging out here watching the planes.
Yeah.
You got your 777 rolling on 28 right now. Constant action. Constant non-stop action.
And it'll be even more intense once we get the radio going. Wow. So we have new members already since we've been live. Welcome all of you. Great to have you here with me. I've missed you. Okay. Let's just... No, that's not working, is it? Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Cool.
You got a beautiful parallel here. You got Alaska in the far north, 27.
Try and get
right?
that triple bank in there, if I can get
Oh,
it.
there he is. Oh, you got a beautiful triple parallel. Alaska on the far north, 27 right. You got American Eagle on 27 left. American Eagle landing 287. You got Delta.
Yeah. Of course, we don't see anything like that in the UK at the moment. Yeah, she's going straight out. She's going to go out in front of us on 10 right, I think it is, isn't it? She's going to go out on 10 right on the with the Lufthansa Retro, yeah? That's a quick turnaround, isn't it?
It is. 28 right.
28 right, yeah, sorry.
That's right. No, you're fine.
Say it back then. Oh, 10s is coming towards us, isn't it?
That's right. We're facing west. We're looking west.
Yes. Okay. So yes, a big shout out to everybody who's been so today. Thank you guys. Thank you to hello to all the guys and girls at ORD Watches. Wow, look at that, look at him powering up there, man. Just a move. Look at that. Oh, he's heavy, isn't he? He just looks heavy, doesn't he? Yeah. Look at me, I've got big engines.
Queen of the sky.
Yeah. So good that Lufthansa have got the Dash 8 in their fleet. And Korean, of course, but Lufthansa have really gone all out. Of course, Qatar had, like I said, their One World 777 in yesterday.
Yeah.
With the Arabic writing, Qatar not written in English. It was written in Arabic, which is, I think it's Arabic. Am I right? I'm sorry if I've got that wrong. Someone's going to have a go at me. I'm trying to connect to YouTube, man, and it's failing me. Oh, here we go. We might be on. No, that's. Okay, yeah, Jay's YouTube channel, folks. Just give us a shout. What it is again, mate?
O'Hare Aviation.
O'Hare Aviation, but it is also. It says Jay's
plane spotting.
Jay's.
Yeah,
Spotting. There we go.
plane
Yeah,
spotting, yeah.
very popular here, and of course you guys have a great relationship with the police,
Right,
with
yeah.
the security services here.
That's right.
Made. Look at this. Is this BA?
Okay, so we're
So that the camera of the pod froze up. Other things that I had to contend with. Yeah, but we got round it, man. We got round it like we always do.
can't stop us navigating.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like, you know, it's warmed up a bit, I must say. That's the good thing. I say warmed up, it's probably still in the minuses, isn't it?
Celsius, yeah, it's probably putting mine.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty. Okay, I don't know. Confirm. hearing that may be Golf Delta, the next one due for retirement. Oh, smoky touchdown.
I love it. I love it. We get Boac livery in here pretty often,
Yeah.
but we don't usually see the...
Haven't seen Landor or Negus?
Not usually here. It's a different configuration on those 747s, so we usually don't see them here.
Okay, so
Rare substitution, yeah, maybe. I think Negus came here one time in the past.
is it?
Yeah.
Wow, must be a great thing to see here. Righty hold in. Oh, still having a problem there, man. Okay, well, let's just go to Facebook then. Try Facebook. What's the big idea? Yeah, well, no, it's just, seems to be. Wow, Mikey van der Aren. Every time I turn on Facebook, is Mike van der Aren's picture in there. And he loves the close-up stuff. He's so good at his pictures, man. Love it. Those beautiful Gen X engines on that Skyways. Silkway, sorry. Skyways.
Yeah, that's fine. Azerbaijan.
747.
Azerbaijan cargo. Silkway.
Yeah. Well, if this continues, having a bit of an issue here. Little conga line, look.
We got 3 United
commuters.
Express. Yeah, this is regional jet city. We get tons of regional jets here for sure. Almost seems like every kind. There's not too many varieties.
Let's see if I can get, see if I can do something on the phone. So my apologies, folks, to not bringing your comments out at the moment. Having a few issues with the connection on my iPad. I'm sure we'll deal with it. I'm going to jump on my phone and see if I can God, that's quite heavy. Throw them out, didn't they? There's so much action going on.
Got all kinds of stuff lined up for departure.
What's this American doing? What's this American doing?
That's an American 777.
Yeah, is he coming up for departure or?
Looks like he is.
He's going out intersect, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
wow.
probably down to Dallas or Miami. I would guess for Dallas probably. Maybe LA.
Dallas, bang on, mate, bang on.
Yep.
No flies on you, eh, son?
Well, being a ramp controller for a certain American airline out here, I should probably know, right?
Yeah. It's pretty. Yeah, but even so, man. Even so, to call it where it's headed is
right.
is pretty impressive.
Another banana bus.
So, grab this triple.
Oh yeah. There's a rotation. Liftoff. Beautiful.
Oh my God! What time? Star Wars livery due in tomorrow.
Oh, the United one. 36272.
356.
Okay.
That's right here then. We'll be right here for it. Wow. Yeah. How about that? So that's 2 American airports that we've got Star Wars, isn't it? Los Angeles. Yeah. Okay, let's just sorry folks, just I know there's a nasty horrible noise. It's horrible when I'm doing this. Jet tips, thank you.
Yeah, jet tip is awesome.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks, Jet Tip. You guys, all of you.
Yeah, jet tip, I guess you guys are based up in Minneapolis area where I used to be for a little while. So Qatar here, they're just going to move him over here to park for a while.
Oh, he's going to remote, is he?
Yeah, just going to park there for a time until he departs later this evening.
Just put his feet up. Have a rest. Say a bit there. Sorry folks, just attaching a tether here at the moment. Lee! There. Now. Bleeding a load of snow in my hand. Oh! Right. What? Oh, a car. Well, you might have got a little bit of interference just now because of me knocking about with the messing about with the thing phone, with the mic, just setting up the. You can't have your hands. You cannot have your hands outside. You can't have your hands outside of your gloves for more than a minute, isn't it? Otherwise, they literally freeze off.
Needs to get a little cold, yeah.
Interesting, Austrians 777 in today. Yesterday when I pulled into gate, it was their 76.
Yeah, they kind of rotate back and forth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just kind of depends on what the load factor is.
Yes, of course, yes. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh, here we go, live chat. Here we go. Hey! Right, okay, so let me bring that up. Now I've got that. Now all I need to do is get... You there, GP? Yeah.
Jilly.
Got Jilly? Yeah. Confirm? Oh. Oh, I need to turn you up. Hold on. There you go, that's better. Say it there. Right, okay, let me get fake book up. Da, 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 da. It is, isn't it? It's just
Two
it's
left.
so busy, isn't it? It's look at Mikey Van der Aren with me in the background. Right, let's go. Oh, blimey, what's it? No, I don't want that. What's this? Is it something new? It's a new... place. Okay, just coming to you now. Now, here we go. Big thank you to Joe. Mate, you've been an absolute... We're always lucky, aren't we? Always lucky that we have many good people. And I can pause it, that's good. Right, Donna O'Brien, Jeff Hughes, Shirley Burge, Wendy van der Weg. Good to see you here, guys. Mikey Van der Aren is watching. G'day, Mikey. So tell us, Jay, how long has ORD watch being around. It's just a moment when it looks like it's going to do a GA. But yeah, tell us a little bit more about the.
So basically, it's been around since about 2009, as far as I know.
What's the preferred name that you give it?
ORD Airport Watch, usually.
ORD Airport Watch.
Yeah, it was primarily made. There's a lot of private property that surrounds O'Hare, so and obviously, being a good plane spotter, you shouldn't be trespassing on private property when you're out and about. But in order to kind of develop relationships with some of these folks and have them allow us to use some of their places, we started Airport Watch to kind of be a group of organized av geeks that all of us would.
This is KLM.
It is KLM.
KLM 787. Yeah. Sorry, mate, I jumped right in on you there.
No, you're good, man. You're good. You gotta seize the action while you can here, for sure.
Is it? Okay, is it a YouTube thing or is it? Shall I just go to the proprietary mic, or do you want me to? I don't want people getting peed off. Oh, really? Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Oh, right. Okay, so it's a YouTube thing, is it? Oh, smell that Jet A1, man. Is it? Okay, shall I pull the plug on the let me just do this. Let's just test it on the Okay, I've got Elliot Reed telling me the Royal Jordanian 787 inbound. This is not in, but we do have what looks like Etihads.
Yep.
What? This is the old livery as well.
That's right. Daily service, Abu Dhabi.
I've gone to this proprietary mic. This is the proprietary mic that you listen to now. So are you saying that there wasn't anything wrong with it? Oh, leave it as it is. Yeah? Okay. So YouTube doesn't have any audio right now, is that right? That's something that we very rarely see. Seen it at Munich a couple of times. Seen it into London Heathrow very rarely. So leave it as it is, Gilly. What, with the proprietary mic? Yeah, you don't want. Okay, Justin Waddington, Elliot Reed, Jeff Hughes, Mikey, of course, Caleb Weatherdew, Brian Mitchell, Sarah Pass, Donna O'Brien, Shirley Burge, Wendy Van der Weg, Darren Graham. What's going on? What's that, Julie? Say it again. Just repeat. Oh, really? Oh, I don't know what that's about. Nothing's moving. Oh, okay.
Jane Chapman, good day. Benny Vassut, Scott Feltham, he's not in Feltham. Scott Ryder, loving it. Darren Smith is here. Nancy Dunsassi, Benny Vassut, Caleb, all you guys. Got East End is on the box. Shut it, you slag. Brian Mitchell, Mikey, Katil Ingele. G'day, Katil. I have snow for you, 1.5 metres outside. Wow, fair play. Brian Mitchell, sound keeps dropping out. We should have fixed that for you by now, my friend. Ashley Young, Jesse Cole McGowan, Frozen. Is that my fingers? Or is that in reference to the picture? I think that might need a little bit of a refresh there, Jesse. Ashley Young, Caleb, Scott Fraser. Scott Fraser, thank you. There's another little banana bus. I think they've just put a massive order in with Airbus again as well, these guys. So they must be doing something right in terms of their business model.
Yes, Spirit's very popular.
Say it is a good few degrees warmer now than it was this morning, but you literally have to cover every orifice that you have. If you want to go for a wee, it takes about 20 minutes to peel back all the layers. Scotty, Ashley Young, Freedor Bossman, g'day to you. Justin Waddington, Wayne EGCCCCC's in the house. Richard Mortara, g'day to you. Freedor, we will have ATC tomorrow, my friend. My apologies for that at the moment. Lizzie Azu. John Carley, good day to you. Paul Hodgson, g'day! Great spot, loving the spot. Look at this new livery. What do they call it? The birthday cake?
Well, that's what I sometimes kiddingly call it, yeah.
Yeah, but they like to refer to it as...
Evolution Blue. Right?
Evolution Blue. Welcome to United. I like it. I've got to be honest with you.
I like it myself.
Yeah. I think it's very refreshing. Very refreshing indeed. Look at this beautiful big United 207, look. Oh, yeah. Now he's waiting to go out, isn't he?
Yep.
He's going full length, I think. Have you ever seen does KLM bring their 10 in here, their Dash 10?
Every now and then, maybe, yes. I have seen it once or twice, but usually the 9 is really good.
Yeah.
It used to be the 74400 for a long time.
Yeah, don't remind me, man. What a great shame that is that we never see that anymore. Never bring it in here anymore, no? Brian Potts, g'day, new supporter in from Ohio. Now, when I say Ohio, that's literally down the road, isn't it? 90 miles, sort of like about 90 miles, isn't it? But I'm not sure if it's 90 miles for Brian. But g'day to you, Brian. What you got? Glitches, folks. That's just yeah. Thank you. Hayden Rudham, Darren Graham, Kieran Butterfield. Good day to you. Ashley Young off to Frankfurt. That United 777. Yes, GP. What's that? Say again. I'm on my my phone? Do you want me to take my phone away from the step away from the cookie jar? I'll just the Wi-Fi or the... Is it? It's going so well. We know we've got problems, but is it? I don't know what that was all about. What's that all about? Okay, well, let's just see if it stabilises. Okay. So thank you. This off to Frankfurt. Yeah. But what would be interesting is I bring the phone. Yeah, if I bring my phone in again and see what happens, see if it happens again. We'll just wait for this. We'll wait for this triple to go out. Good old conga line appearing there of these little commuters going out, but she's going to roll straight out, I think. Doing great. Yeah, here she goes. It's about the same, isn't it? 8 hours to Frankfurt, something like that. Is it? Is he on YouTube or Rich B on YouTube? Welcome, my friend. Just found the channel while watching. What was it? Gatwick? Did you say? Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? You get actually wind chill on your face, don't you? Yeah. It's actually quite. Painful.
Yeah, it's a cold one.
question. Yeah, which would you say? I don't know. In terms of commuter traffic, or I don't know, which is more busy, LAX or Chicago?
LAX, I think, has more passengers. I think Chicago has more movements. Takeoffs, landings.
Yes. Busier in terms of traffic, but LAX wins it in terms of passenger numbers.
Because LAX has a lot more bigger airplanes. We have a lot of small stuff.
Yeah. Of course, lots of big freighters coming in here as well. So maybe on a par with LAX in terms of freight, or maybe a little bit more. Have to check that out. Somebody will no doubt. Of course, this is one of the major hubs for United, isn't it?
Yep. Major hub for United and American. United's, I think, their largest hub is here in Chicago.
Nice. Beautiful.
There he is.
Yeah.
As Matt Cochran, my good friend in Atlanta, would say, United Giraffe.
She's another old classic though, isn't she? 7.5s, 7.6s. A lot of carriers, especially British Airways, gutted the time when they announced the... Right, okay, Roger Davis behind us. Here comes the RJ. I think that's all they've got, isn't it? Do they have 9s or...?
That's right. No,
I think it's just 8s, isn't it?
that's what I know, yeah. They used to fly the A340-200 variant here for a long time.
Wow. That's a proper rare old bird, isn't it? Nice.
That's what we like.
Yeah.
Just that runway.
Yeah, a bit of downwash from that one. Is that a, that's long range, isn't it? That's the LR, this United. 737 going out.
737-900.
Right, okay. I'm going to fire it up. It might be because of the phone is actually working. You know what I mean? Because I'm on the phone to you. Straight away, right, okay. It's because I'm on the phone to you, mate. when I put the iPad. See if I can get the iPad fired up again. Hold on a minute. Right, okay, so that's definitely not working then. Say that again. Let's try the iPad. Blimey, you can't take your hands out, can you? Hey? God, flipping it. No, flipping Scott fell. You know, these are tight.
Hanging out on a beautiful, crisp winter day here in Chicago. Beautiful blue skies.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah, we do see quite a
Yeah!
overflight traffic here in Chicago.
I've got to pick her up, man. I've got to pick her up. I've got to pick that one up, man. There she is. There she is. I'm going to say that's Air France.
It is, A380.
No, it's not. It's Emirates.
Oh, it is? Emirates? I can't see it real well through my telescope. There we go. Now I can see it.
Yeah. Wow, look at that.
That is Emirates. What do you know? Red belly. Give it away.
What did they say? What did that geezer say from Airbus? Every 15 minutes an Airbus lands or takes off around the world or something like that. Look at that. And that's the largest operator of the A380. Wow, look at the snow being kicked up by that 737, man. It's going to Houston, is it? Taxi now. Who's this? It's United again. Now, of course, over you've got a couple of major freight terminals here, south and north, isn't it?
Yep.
So is this the SAFT one that we're looking at over there?
Yeah, it's South Cargo and
Okay.
FedEx and UPS are over there.
But they're unfortunately behind those sheds over there.
Yeah.
But we'll be able to see them when we head down there. Tomorrow, I'd imagine, is probably when we're going to be headed down there. Right, I'm just going to fire this up again and see if I can get any joy. I'm just not having any...
Cranky old iPad here.
Yeah. Just see if there's anything to do with that. Blimey O'Reilly! Flipping heck, mate! That's unbelievable! My fingers fell off. Oh, here we go, look, here we go. We're back on, we're back on, we're back on.
That's nice.
What, momentarily or? Yeah, but all I did was turn the bleeding thing on. No, it's doing it again, isn't it? It's doing it again. It's not happening. This isn't happening either. Wow, that's crazy.
Cranky old iPad.
But this should be on. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing on the iPad. Yeah. Mobile data. No, I never turn it on. I never touch it. Oh. Well, I've just powered it off. Let's just see what happens when I reset. Yes, that's exactly it. I think you're right. It just hasn't done its normal sort of like, you know, activate, where it comes up and says, welcome to the United States of America. You will only pay. I think I just turned it on. Today's the first time at home. Yeah, but your phone's on.
It's Jay Jerry from O'Hare Aviation, hanging out here with Jerry on a beautiful Friday in the city of Chicago.
Oh, there we go. Look, there's something over on the right-hand side there now. It's in a different place than it normally is, as we said, but there we go. I think we're on. Sorry, YouTube. Here we go. Oh, we're on. What's the edge? Isn't he a drummer at U2 or something like that? It's done what again? What's happening? Oh, it's because it's nicking data, isn't it? It's nicking data. Let's just see. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Because I'm flicking between stuff, innit? No, it's not happening, mate. It's not happening. It's just... No, it's not happening. No, now it's gone off again. Okay. Yeah. The little thing's gone off again. No. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Please, accept my apologies. We'll have to do some troubleshooting on that tonight. What's that, Julie? Yeah. So SAS bringing their A350 into town. Their new livered A350 into town around about 6 o'clock though, isn't it? When it starts, usually, which is a bit of a shame.
If it comes a little early, yes,
Is it? That's a shame, man. I'd like to talk to people. That's yeah, let me just try. Just wondering if I move the bond to another position. In other words, move it away from the sticks, put it behind it, so that because the lead is not. Well, no, I just touched the bag. That's all I did. Why? What happened? Sake. Right,
Well, I did just move the lead in.
Well, I didn't do anything, mate. That's crazy that it should do that. Is it settling? So it seems like they've gone for the regional jets first to paint them up in their new schemes, rather than the big jets. I've only seen one so far. I think it was a 757 in the new scheme.
Yeah, there's a couple 767s.
Oh, is there?
There's a 777.
Oh, okay. There's a triple, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just missed them. Okay, they must have.
It's 210 UA, I think.
Is it?
I've seen it here before. It came in. It was doing some trips from Hawaii and San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Sort of chippy. Looks like another one going out intersect.
Got a couple more heavies inbound in the approach route.
Any 220s in here at all?
Delta occasionally will bring one in.
Is it? Oh, I'd love to see that.
It's not often.
Not Air Canada or anything, no?
Not yet.
Smoky old girl, look at all that exhaust, man. Wow, look at that. Try putting the mic back in again, Jelly, because I think that might be something to do with the phone. It's causing that issue as well. Shall I try it? Okay, just have a go. Oh yeah! Big shout out to all our new members who've joined us. Is that Iberia being towed to remote, or is she coming out?
Usually she goes over to T3.
Oh, okay.
And then she gets loaded up there before she departs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, 777 on approach behind you here too.
Yeah. Big shout out to all you wonderful members joining me today, this afternoon. Sorry for the delays, of course, this morning. Of course, new location, new part of the US. Obviously, always difficult in terms of getting all the data sorted out and getting all the connections dialed in. But we've done it. Still having a few problems though. That's got to be interference, mate. I reckon that's a random. Yeah, it's not a connection issue. That this is just a. It's just a. I reckon that's a. Grease that. It's a great touchdown shot from here, isn't it?
Beautiful there. 287.
It's true. Yeah. Right, I'm going to try the mic, GP. Just stand by. From Mike, 3, 2, 1.
Activate. Really? So what's going on now? What's going on now? Just tell me what's the audio like. Okay. Check. 1 2 1 2. Well, we have got the freeway, but a running tap. Interesting.
The audio's not going through?
Well, it's just apparently we've got some slight interference on it, which is a bit. Okay, well, yeah. If it goes too bad, then obviously if it... How's your toes holding out, fella?
Oh, good, man.
Are they all right? Are they? With your
Yeah.
two pairs of socks on?
That's right, those 2 pairs of socks I told you about.
Yeah, I think I might have to actually run that tomorrow.
Yeah, you will.
Give that a chance, because these they're all right. They're
freeze your
all right,
toes
but I
off,
can
man.
feel it starting to.
So the audio is working out pretty good?
The audio is apparently working. Oh, A&A on the push. I don't know if she's coming out or.
Yeah, she's going out. She's going to go over to usually T1, Terminal 1.
Oh, to get loaded up.
To get loaded up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's a remote area. It's a remote stand area over there, is it?
Well, it's just Terminal 1.
Okay.
So we have Terminal 5 here, which is the international terminal.
Yes.
You got Terminal 3 is the American. Terminal
Yep.
2 is a variety of different folks. And then Terminal 1 is United over on the far side of the airport here.
Right. Okay.
Kind of behind the control tower and those stuff.
But that A&A is pushing back from what? From
Terminal 5.
From Terminal 5. What, a remote stand or?
No,
or-
it's from Terminal 5, just one of the gates
Oh, so
here.
she's
Yeah.
going out.
That's right.
Okay.
So we don't have enough room to really handle all the international traffic we get, so sometimes stuff gets moved,
Yes.
transferred to different parts
Yeah.
of the airport.
Yes.
That's part of the reason. Everything has to come into T5. It's international because that's where the customs and all
Yes.
that stuff is. But it's kind of a variety of different things that happen here. Kind of, throughout the day, airplanes move from place to place.
Yeah.
Not everything that comes into T5 gets loaded at T5 before it goes out.
Right.
So,
So how well? It's obviously. What's that, GP? Okay, where are we situated? Let's just try and give ourselves a geographical. What's it got?
yeah, right. Running around the backside of
Thought he'd
your
run off.
No, you're good.
So where's our north then?
Okay, north is off this direction.
North is to our right.
That's
okay,
right.
so we're looking east, west.
That's right. We're looking
Yeah.
west with the camera.
Yeah.
Kind of behind us, we have the 294
Yep.
expressway.
So you're it's actually, if you're looking at sort of like Google Earth or Google Maps or whatever it is you're looking at, the easiest way to look at it is the 3 runways that are literally parallel with each other. Is your best marker point
Right.
to show where we are, because we are at the eastern end of those 3 runways that you're looking at there. If you're able to see that, folks, then that'll give you a clear idea of exactly where we are, our position.
There used to be a famous location here that we would have a lot of plane spotters come to, called USG. And this parking lot that's kind of south of us, directly south of us, now
Yes.
is owned by Wally Park.
Okay.
And they kind of handle this over here, but they're fine with the spotters being here. And,
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So the airport is relatively spot friendly now.
Now it is. It
Yeah.
didn't used to be. For a time there, O'Hare was kind of a hard place to be to spot. There's a lot of private property here, so you kind of have to watch your step where you're going. But yeah, it's become. The airport watch has tried to work with some of the authorities and.
So we can just about see over there in the distance UPS. Is that 767? I think it's a 767, is it? Parked up there, and then to the right of it, a 747 nosed at us. We can see.
I think the 747 is Western Global, but
Right. Yes. I can't pick out that but at this point, but she's a queen anyway. She's a queen.
craziest thing about this airport is even in the downtimes you'll have parallel arrivals and departures going on at the same time.
Yeah.
There's just never a quiet moment from the moment it gets going at around
Yes.
6.
Is that around about the time it starts kicking off? Is it about 6 a.m.?
6 a.m. all the way till late at night, 10 something, 10:45.
Wow.
Usually we've got stuff going continuously.
We'll have ATC tomorrow, folks. We'll work it all out tomorrow. Don't you worry about it. A lot of activity going on there, down there. Wow. So the multitude of runways is obviously backed up by a multitude of taxiways.
That's right.
Hence the reason why it's so busy here.
We kiddingly say that the flight in is shorter than the taxi to the terminal once you land sometimes.
Yeah. I mean the some of the very famous ATC recordings that I've heard from Chicago have been quite comical. But obviously under a tremendous amount of strain, because obviously you've got the ground controllers communicating, having to work in unison with the ATC, with the main departures and arrivals, handing over, and of course then you've also got ops vehicles that have to be controlled as well. So there's a tremendous amount of, it's like a city really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, especially with ground control in particular, one of the busier positions for ATC here in the U.S., especially at rush hour, you can just hear them holding down the mic, and there's usually no reply back.
Yeah.
He's just giving out constant instructions to lines and lines of airplanes.
That's insane.
Yep.
Line up and wait. Here comes ANA's 777. She's definitely under her own steam, I think. Interesting that she's
I think she's going to go over to Terminal 1 where she's going to get loaded up.
But why would she do that under her own steam and she's not being towed? Surely that would be normally, she wouldn't burn all that fuel going over there, would she?
It kind of depends here in Chicago. They kind of do a mixture of both towing and own steam. It just kind of depends. But I don't have my phone immediately available to look up exactly if they've got a signature or not.
She certainly seems to be. Oh, big puff of smoke there. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. I've never seen that before, where an aircraft is going from a gate to a gate, but not being. I mean, that's.
Well, here in Chicago, Iberia. Yeah, Iberia and Japan always go from Terminal 5 over to Terminal 3 for loading. Lufthansa and Al Nippon go over to Terminal 1 for loading.
Right.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah. 76 on our approach here.
Nice. Oh. ANA has no departure time for today, apparently.
We have two. We have one that comes in from Narita and one that's from Tokyo Haneda. Use every day. Well, yeah, I think it's almost every day.
Testament to Panasonic, has to be said, because this mic and its receiver are. Whoa, easy, son! Flipping heck!
You arrived, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, we can use the airplane again, so it's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the heaviest time of the day in terms of the cargo traffic, the freighter stuff?
Cargo is kind of interesting. It's you get certain cargo arrivals that happen generally on a regular basis, and then you get some that's just kind of it comes and
ad hoc,
goes.
sort of like, you know,
right.
as it comes, right? Yeah.
So usually in the morning you'll have your arrivals from Anchorage, you know, like Eva Air, China Air Cargo, all those.
And what time are they coming in?
It kind of depends.
Anything from 6 o'clock, really?
Yeah, 6 all the way to 9,
Right.
10 a.m.
Okay.
And then, but then you get stuff like Cargolux or Azerbaijan or whoever else.
Azerbaijan, eh?
Yeah, Lufthansa Cargo. Those guys all just kind of come in as usually afternoon, but it's fair.
there in the UK now, isn't it? Sort of like getting on for 8 o'clock or something, is it? 9:10, blimey. Sleepy nice time for a lot of people.
Great to keep the company on it.
But of course, out there in the east, it's sort of like. I just don't want to put my phone on because I flipping cut everything on off. Oh, why not? Sorry about not reading your comments, folks. I know we had a bit of a session just half an hour or so ago, but it seems, and we'll try and make changes tomorrow. But it certainly seems that the equipment is extremely sensitive to other electrical equipment being used around it, so which is quite rare, to be honest. I think triple, is it? Oh, nice. It may be.
I think this is Emirates.
Is it Emirates 777? Yeah,
I think so.
Interestingly enough, had an Emirates 777 pilot contact me the other day. Flies both the freighter and the passenger 777. So hopefully catch him on one of his legs one day.
Jay from O'Hare Aviation hanging out here with Jerry on a cold day, huh? Cold
It
day.
is cold, man.
Yeah.
Is this Emirates? Don't know. Is it? Oh yeah, maybe it is. Yeah.
That, red belly there, I
Yeah,
think.
she is. Yeah.
300 ER.
Yeah. Look at that big flexi wing on that. They called it the Windy City, mate. It was quite windy actually yesterday, wasn't it?
It is a little bit, yeah. Gusty.
It was quite windy when I arrived at those
Here overhead, listen.
those gates. But is it known to be quite windy here, or?
Oh yeah, I think the Windy City politician, because the politicians.
Oh,
talking
okay.
a lot. I think that's
Okay. And of course, downtown with all the vortex going through the buildings and all that, it whips up, doesn't it?
Chicago politics system. I think that's where the Windy City thing comes from.
Is it? Okay. What, as in talking?
Talking too much.
Yeah.
Talking a lot.
Oh, is it, Jilly? Is it? What, in terms of... Okay, that's interesting. So... Oh, well, that's no good, mate. That's no good. That's no good. Yeah, no, that's no good. No, we can't have that. We're gonna have to reset. We're gonna have to stop because that. Well,
That's pretty good.
okay. Well, just carry on. Just 20 seconds. I mean, that's just outrageous. That's outrageous. Can you have a listen? Can you have a listen? Just test it. Just when this aircraft passes past us, you'll be able to tell. If it's 20 seconds, that's a long way out, and that is far too much to be a good feed for people watching.
This is Air New Zealand.
Okay, here we go. Aeromexico Dreamliner. Okay, GP, stand by for audio.
Air New Zealand.
Oh, is it Air New Zealand, is it? Oh, wow. Sorry, man.
Air New Zealand all the way from Auckland. Non-stop. It goes past me. It goes past me, but you don't hear it going. You don't hear it going past me until it's touched down. Is that what you're saying? Okay, well that's massively out of sync, mate. That's hugely. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, but it must be quite annoying, and understandably so, for anybody watching, especially when you get a departure going out, you know, that you don't hear it spooling up until it's like climbing out, which is like... it's 3:15, is it? So we're talking about another hour, is it? About another hour? Or was it late? Okay, folks, we're going to do a quick restart. Bear with us. Put the kettle on. Come back in a short while. Just keep your phones on, because it's going to come back on very, very quickly. We're just going to do a quick reset. Okay, it's going to take a few minutes, yeah, but we're not talking about half an hour or anything like that, you know. But yeah, okay. You ready, GP? You ready?